I'm going to read two very short pieces, one serious, one silly. This first one is called Sunrise. My first morning at clinicals, am I echoing? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. My first morning at clinicals, oh, I forgot to say, I'm Ellis Avery. I'm a first and a half year nursing student in the DEN program. I'm also a novelist before coming to school here. My first morning at clinicals, amid the scalding layers of self-consciousness about forgetting what to do, about fumbling with my tools, about trying my patient's patience, about vexing her with questions, about abusing her privacy, about my own physical distress, the chemo fatigue compounding my sleepless night, one cool island stands out. The sun was rising over the river, and Longfellow Bridge stood below us like a toy you could hold in your hand. I asked my patient about something I had learned in her chart, that her facial nerve had been damaged by radiation treatments, and that she had a form of paralysis called Bell's palsy. I don't see it, I said, half flattering, half truly confused. People tell me I look fine until I point it out, but if you look, you can see it, she said. May I look? I asked. She nodded. And for a moment, I sat there and accepted the gift of a long look at her face. She presented me with two subtly, vastly different sides of her half-rising, half-falling face to me as a lesson, a tragic comedy mask. For that moment, I felt like I was participating in a hieratic ceremony, a Marina Abramovich performance art piece. For that moment, she faced me with her face, her friendly, prickly, intelligent, brittle-haired, weather-beaten face, both witness to and example of what modern medicine could wreak upon us. She let me look at her, and she looked back at me, eyes moving shrewdly from my snugly fitting hat to the chemo port a handspan south of my collarbone. I've lost my hair twice, she said. What about you? And then my other piece is called Hey Pharmacology Students, what sign is your bad day? Pisces. I feel like I'm trapped in a closet with desperately flapping bats, and my job is to count them. Aries. I dimly recall a more innocent time when I loved learning. Taurus. I'll just have to chocolate my way through this. Gemini. Couldn't a computer do this better? Cancer. Weeping tears of blood. Leo. Thank God I didn't go to medical school. Virgo. Wait, is that a second generation cephalosporin or a third generation? Libra. This class is hepatotoxic. No, it's ototoxic. No, it's neurotoxic. Scorpio. This is just one big spiky ass fuck. In a good way. Sagittarius, don't mind me eating sand amid the splinters of my broken surfboard. Capricorn, 77 is passing. 77 is head desk. Aquarius, this class has made me a Christian Scientist.